everyone, welcome to our weekend vlog. It's been a crazy week, a cold week. I just got in from doing a little bit of shopping. I went to the bookstore looking for a book that they don't have. So now I'm gonna do some online shopping, try and get it for me, and I also want to buy it for someone else for Christmas. So, but while I was there, I did do some magazine shopping, and I got 3 magazines. Can you believe it? How bad is that? But I ended up getting, because with Indigo books and chapters, like they're all connected, I have an Indigo card, and I had $5 off, and they had scratch and whatever, and I got another $5 off, so I got $10 off. What? So I bought some chocolates for someone's Christmas present too. I don't want to say anyone's names because you never know who's watching, right? Anyway, I just wanted to update you guys a little bit on my facial pain situation. I told you last Friday that I had called my neurosurgeon's office and he was out of town. So the nurse said, well, we'll pull your file as soon as he gets back. He'll look into it and then we'll get back to you, you know, and with whatever. So I got a call on Tuesday morning, and it was from another doctor's office, and he said, can we please speak to Monica? I'm like, sure, this is me. And they said, your neurosurgeon has referred you to us. We're a colleague of his. We're also this doctor's also a neurosurgeon, and he's recommending that you have a balloon rhizotomy done on your trigeminal nerve. And I'm like, okay, what is that? So the way she was talking, it was almost like I was supposed to come in and have it done, but I'm like, whoa, I don't even know what you're talking about, first of all, and this is on my brain, so whoa. So I told her I'd like to come and have a consult, so I'm already going in on Monday for that. And it sounds like if I agree to it, they'll be doing it in January. That's just what I got from the phone call, but I could be all wrong, because that just seems like so quick to be getting something, you know what I mean. But anyway, what they do is they put a needle through your cheek. It's on this side. So they put a needle in through your cheek. It runs right down past the carotid artery, right to the trigeminal nerve, which is about here, because it's hurting right now. And then they inflate they put a balloon in. They inflate it when it gets to the trigeminal nerve. They leave it inflated for 20 seconds. And then they take it out, and then they remove the needle. But all in the attempt to relieve this horrible pain. It's such an odd disease. It's so weird. And I have it on both sides, so once they figure out what's going on with this side, then they're going to have to figure out what's going on with this side, and it's been a bit overwhelming, to say the least. So anyway, I thought, I'm going out shopping this afternoon and get some magazines. So I'll show you, well, actually I went to get the book, but yeah, but I'll show you the magazines I got. You guys will love these. Okay, I got the Cloth Paper Scissors Christmassy one, and Make Christmas Mixed Media Christmas Crackers, and I'm having dinner, so I want to make them. So that sounds total funzio. Here's the chocolates I got for somebody. And then I got, this is all my mail I picked up on the way. Somerset Life. Put your coloring book pages to use. Pin-worthy holiday. Oh, there was lots of really nice stuff. And I cannot leave I just can't leave that on the shelf. It's just there. They made them for me. You know what I mean? And then I got Green Craft. All the Christmas ones. So I'm just going to sit in my chair, and I've been doing a lot of knitting. Look at how nice these slippers came out. They're made out of that white buffalo wool. They're 100% wool. Oh, they're cozy. So I've got slippers to knit, because my goal is to knit everybody's slippers for Christmas. And then I bought 2 extra Godiva milk chocolate bars. They might disappear. One of them might disappear today. So that's what I'm going to blah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit by the fire. I'm just going to turn it on right now and be cozy. Richard's painting. He's just doing the last bit of finishing up on that picture of mine. I can't wait. And I'm also finishing up on my Advent reading. These are so good. I'm a day behind, so I should be on the 9th. So I have this one to read, and then today's, which is the 9th, to read. I love them. Isn't that the prettiest pillow cushion? Partridge in a Pear Tree. I've had it forever. I have done such minimal decorating now, and I think in the past I was just trying to, I wasn't doing it out of wanting to have tons of stuff around, or, you know, I think I was doing it out of, I don't know, kind of like saying, yes, I believe, and start putting my foot down, yes, I believe in Christmas, and yeah, it was just a personal thing. But now I'm quite enjoying the minimal, you know, I don't have to do that to prove that I believe in Christmas, I guess. Oh, here comes Richard. It is minus 35 outside, okay, with the wind chill. I think the temperature is like probably minus 29, that's Celsius, but with the wind chill, it's minus 35. It's pretty damn cold. And when it gets to minus 40, it's equal Celsius and Fahrenheit. Minus 40 is exactly the same as 40 below zero. So once the closer they get to getting colder and colder, it just becomes exactly the same. Everything is still. And when Richard comes in, you're going to hear when he opens the door, I don't know what happens to sound when it gets really cold, but everything is really loud. Like you can, like, watch when he opens the door. Well, not the dogs, but just he's going to say, why is the camera on me? Hi, Richard. I'm vlogging. I just want everyone to see how loud it is when you close the door in the screen door. Like, you know how everything's so cold? Wait. Oh, that wasn't really that effective. Is it cold?
Cold. It's chocolate from Brigitte from Germany. One for you.
Oh.
One for me.
Nice.
And one for Liz downstairs.
Oh. From Germany?
Yeah.
Isn't that nice of Brigitte? I have been busy this morning. Busy. First of all, I am making this apple fritter bread from Noreen's Kitchen on YouTube. And let me show you the recipe here. I wanted to put it on here so you guys could see it. Just a minute. I'll put I don't want to see my passcode. Not that you'll ever have my phone, but there it is. Whoops. It's an apple fritter bread, and it just looks so good. Look at that. So she used canned apples.
I absolutely had to share this one with you. What you see before you is a loaf of apple fritter bread. Yes, I said
look at the apples.
I was inspired to make this by a loaf of apple fritter bread that I actually bought at the grocery store, and I knew that I could do it better. So, let's go. So
her recipe looks delicious. She used canned apples, but we have so many apples in our fridge. The white ones are ones, not in the fridge, in the freezer. The white ones are ones that were fresh apples I just cut up and added to it. You know, they were just about to go bad. But these ones are all cooked and seasoned and just like apple pie filling. So I'm using my own. I made my own apple pie filling, you know, like the can. So I think it'll even be better. So I'm going to make 4 of those, and I thought that's a little bit different than cookies, but it's a loaf, so they could slice up a loaf and have it for lunches. I thought for the kids, it looks really good. And then for Richard and I made homemade granola bars, and they are so, well, you can see, we both, just me and him, have eaten half of this in the last couple of days, but they're so good, and they're full of seeds and nuts and everything. And then remember that soup that I bought the other day? Oh, Jilly, I'm going to butcher the name again because I don't have it in front of me. Mulligatawny soup. But that's not how you pronounce it. Jilly told me, and when I find it, I will put it, I'll mention it because she put it in a comment on my last video, how to say it properly. This is the coolest thing. So I am doing the one that is the slow cooker version, crock pot. So just add 8 cups of water. There's a seasoning packet in it, and you just put it on for 4 to 6 hours. I used some broth because she said that you could use water or broth. So I had some bouillon cubes that I added to it, and the seasoning packet's all in it. And literally all you do is just put it in here and let it cook for 46 hours. Isn't that cool? It's going to be so good. And it's only $6 for those packets. And she's from St. Albert. So she told me where I can buy this soup locally. I think it's awesome because I'm really into soups lately. So on a day like today, perfect. So here's the starting of my apple fritter bread. There's the dough. I'm just going to go upstairs now, take a shower, and get dressed. And I don't know what I'm doing today. I really don't, because I don't want to go outside, but I kind of do, but I kind of don't. So I think I'll do some reading and some knitting. And I knit an entire pair of slippers last night, one whole pair, watching the Dolly Parton Circle of Love Christmas movie. It was so good. We enjoyed it so much. That little girl that plays Dolly Parton, and she gets that Tennessee accent, and she goes, "It is my destiny to be a star." She is so good. If you guys get a chance to see, either last year it was the Coat of Many Colors, the one about her, the story about when they made that coat, and Jennifer Nettles plays her mother, and her voice is amazing. So. And then this year, I think it's called Circle of Love. And so there's just good old family movies, you know? So I'm going to go get dressed. I'm going to give you guys a little Christmassy tour once my house is all clean. But I put my angels up there. But it's so much less than before. But I like it better. It's just subtle. And it doesn't need to be like a Las Vegas the Strip lit up like crazy. Do you know what I mean? This is just more, the reason for the season is Jesus's birth, not how many baubles and bells I can have hanging out of my house, which is what I used to do. So yeah, but once I get everything all set and see the wreath over there, there's some lights that hang down there. I have to get Richard to help me hang those, and yeah. Oh, before I get in the shower, I wanted to show you guys the cutest slippers. Are they not the cutest? They're wool felted from Nepal, and they have little felted roses on them. I love them. They are so warm, but not hot. I hate when my feet are hot, but these are just perfect. I think because they're wool, and then they have leather soles. Love them. Favorite thing. Love them. When we went to Marshall's, they were the only pair sitting there. They weren't in a box. They were just sitting there saying, "Monica, take me home," in my size. So they are home on my Tootsies. Aren't they cute? I just love them. And they have a low heel in the back, so you just slide them on like a slipper, but they're still on like a shoe. Check out my outfit of the day. I just think it's so fun. Canada, fuzzy inside, not going anywhere. I'm not going to show you my big old booty, but and my slippers. I love it, and I'm warm and toasty, and I'm not turning around. Hey dogs, come here. I know people think we don't ever let our dogs up, but we do. Hi Percy. Hi Fitzy. What are you guys doing? What you doing? Running around, huh? Huh? It's so cold outside. So they've been in the kitchen helping us. I baked 60 cookies. That's 5 dozen. And 5 of the apple fritter breads. 3 of them are still rising, actually, right there on the stove. I have them rising over the window, but it's cold and they didn't rise enough. So I let the other ones cook first, the other 2. And I also made, we forgot, my soup. Look at this soup, people. Oh, it looks so good. I added broccoli and some pork loin to it. Fresh broccoli. And look at this. It's more like a stew. This isn't really soup, is it? Mm-hmm. Kind of like a thick soup. Yeah. But I like chunky soup. Chunky soup. Campbell's chunky soup. But I turned it down. It cooked way faster than they said. They said 2 to 4 hours, but this, after 2 hours, this was done. So it's on just low right now. So yeah, I've had a very, very, very busy day in the kitchen. And I was saying to Richard how much I love this island, because I did everything on this island. And we also had lunch. We made lunch. We prepared Richard helped me with the bread, and then I made a salad, and he had a really big sandwich, and everything was prepared, the cookies, everything on this island. So, love this little island. Who knew I would love it so much? So these loaves, I just sat them on the oven because the oven is heated, and so I'm just letting them rise, but that's what it ends up looking like. Doesn't this door look so pretty with the starlights? I just love it. But you know what looks even better? My painting is up. It's dark, so you can't really see it, but I love it. Look at this. So there's Stan on the left, pulling Jesse's shoelace. And there's little Jesse, little Pudgy. He was so fat. And Curtis. And it looks identical. And I love it because it just reminds me of that day at the lake. Oh, I was trying to get them all ready to go. And let's go, guys, and come on and sit down because I want to take one last picture of you at the lake. And I love it. I love it, Richard. Richard? I love it. Looks really nice.
There's a few little things I noticed that I forgot, but I can do that later on.
I don't even notice anything. I just want you to make sure you sign it.
Yeah, I know. That's one of the things.
Yeah. But I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Looks so nice here on the couch, above the couch. Yay! Thank you. So Richard and I are at River Cree Casino, and we came in the wrong entrance. We have to go way over there. See, over there? It looks beautiful and sunny, and is it warm, Richard?
It's freezing.
Oh, I know, but this is where the brunch is at. It's a beautiful brunch, and it's very nice of his boss to treat us to this brunch every year. Don't you agree?
Yes, thank you.
It's so cold that my teeth are freezing and my tears are freezing up. But we were at River Cree and we're having a... it's so cold, my face hurts. I can't talk, it's too cold. Bye. I think we don't have big old casinos here. Look at this. Exactly like Las Vegas, okay? I think this is where we're going here. Isn't it?
Yeah.
The brunch? Yeah.
Oh, no.
So we just on our way back from the River Cree, not River Tree. And I am so full, I can't even. Richard says it's not full. I don't know how you can't be full, but I am. I had eggs Benedict, a little quarter of one of those Belgian waffles. I had salmon. What was that called? Did you have that salmon? Sliced in the... That was good, eh? What was it called? It's salmon Wellington, I think. It's wrapped up in puff pastry. That was really good. And Richard had lamb chop. Chopsa or chop? Just what? Richard had lamb chop. Did you like it?
The outside part of it. Yes, inside was too rare for me.
I don't like the taste. Whoa. You know, it's so funny. All my years, I don't recall ever tasting lamb, or if I did, it was very long time ago. I really don't like it. It has a really funny, gamey taste to it. I didn't think lamb would taste that wild, because I think deer and moose taste better than lamb, and they're gamier, right? But you know what I mean? Like a moose is more wild.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you would think it would, or a buffalo would have more of that taste.
Yeah, it's just that we don't eat that, so to me it tastes wild still.
Oh, I did not like it at all. But it's very, very sunny, as you can see, but don't be fooled. Although on the radio, it said the cold snap is over. How's it over? It's minus 22. It says the Alberta cold snap is over. It's minus 22. Yeah, okay. Well, it's all in, I guess, your perspective, but it's pretty dang cold out. So, yeah, we're just going to the dollar store now. Oh, look at this neat Godiva chocolate thing. Oh, Richard Staff got. Look at the mug. Look at the size of it. And that big chocolate bar in the back is hot chocolate bar. So you break off a piece and put it in milk. It's almost like those things I made for my craft sale. So yeah, that's gonna be numbers. But I said to Richard, if you fill that whole mug up, it's like half a quart of milk just for that one mug. Whoa, slippery! Ouch. Thank goodness we have those anti-lock brakes. So it's Monday morning and we're just arriving at the Edmonton Clinic. So this is where I'm having that neurology or neurosurgeon appointment. This place is the coolest place. I've mentioned that to you guys before. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, this is where we are, and it's very cold. Now they call it the K Clinic. Did you know that? They changed the name to the K Clinic. So there's the K Clinic. It used to say Edmonton Clinic, but I don't know. Still the same place. So we just gotta pay for parking, and there's the big university hospital right across. It's the next morning from the doctor's appointment, so I just wanted to address what the doctor had said really quickly. And he basically told us that he asked me how old I was. I said 65, and he goes, "What?" Which was kind of complimenting. He couldn't believe I was 65, but I'm 65. Anyway, so he basically was explaining that balloon rhizotomy, and then he said he felt that I was too young to have it because they have to keep repeating it just about once a year. Every time they do that, they damage the nerve more and more and more and more, and then you end up with this horrible thing called anesthesia dolorosa. And if some of you follow Scrap and Abby on YouTube, she has that, and that was as a result of her trigeminal neuralgia surgery, and it's incurable. There's nothing you can do. So you end up with a completely numb face, but there's pain. It's just horrible from my understanding. So I don't want to make this worse. So what he suggested I do is to try yet another anti-seizure medicine called gabapentin on top of Tegretol, which is a lot of anti-seizure drugs, you guys. That's a lot of chemicals. Ooh. But again, you're living with the pain. So I don't know. And then it competes with the pain medication that I'm on. So you have to start reducing your pain meds and take the gabapentin and hope that that works. And you kind of have to keep playing around until you get a formula that works for you. In patients that are presenting with two sides of trigeminal neuralgia, it's more than likely they must have something else wrong with them in their body, like lupus or something, like me. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to fill you guys in on that. I wanted to tell you one other thing. I'm going to show you this picture. It's a picture Richard took of some sun dogs. I don't know if you've ever seen sun dogs before, but they are so cool. It's these ice crystals. I think it has to be the perfect formula, you know what I mean? Like the crystals are high. How does it work? It's where the sun is in the sky, and the sun is shining, and the crystals have to be cold enough that they act like prisms, and then the light of the sun reflects off exactly 22 degrees on either side. And in this picture Richard got, it's a full circle so you can see dogs, and then the sun is right behind the grain elevator, the real sun. And it shows these fake suns, and they're called sun dogs, and it's just a really cool phenomenon if you get a chance to capture it, and he captured it. I was trying to talk super fast, but my phone there's not enough space to finish my video, and I want to make sure I say goodbye to you guys. So yeah, here's wishing you a beautiful, restful week as some of you are running around like chickens with your head cut off, getting ready for Christmas. I'm not doing that. I'm doing less. Less is more. Less is more. And I'm trying to bring more light and love into my life. So I'm thinking of brightness, yellow sunshine, yellow everything. Maybe I'll start wearing yellow. You know what I mean? But anyway, here's wishing you guys all light and love and a beautiful week. And try to rest and do something really nice for yourself this week. We're just heading off. I'm about to get another shot in the butt. So we're heading off to the south side, and maybe we can check things out over on that end of town, because we're going to my lupus doc right now. But I'm rambling. So anyway, have a beautiful, beautiful week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you next weekend. Bye.